Hello, students. Your topic for today is Subject Verb Concord or Sentence Pattern SVOCA. So, we understand what is a subject and what is a verb in a sentence. So, subject is a noun or pronoun that tells us what the sentence talks about, and verb represents the action in the sentence. Then, what is the subject verb concord or agreement? This means that the subject and verb in a sentence should agree or match, otherwise, the sentence will not sound right. So, let's understand the basic rules that are related to subject verb agreement or concord. So, the definition and the examples of SVO. The initialism SVO represents the basic word order of main clauses and subordinate clauses in present day English. Subject plus verb plus object. Compared with many other languages, SVO word order in English, that is also known as canonical word order, is fairly rigid. Nevertheless, non canonical word order can be found in a variety of clauses types in English. Examples and observations. So, the woman built a strong stone wall. Over here, woman is the subject, built is the verb, a strong stone wall is the object. Next is the children eat buns, cakes, and biscuits. So, the children is the subject, eat is the verb, buns, cakes, and biscuits are the object. The professor threw an orange. So, the professor is the subject, threw is the verb, and orange is the object. Language typologies. So, information on word order of languages was compiled from the 17th century on. Consequently, language typologies were established in the 18th and the 19th century. These students show that the majority of the languages in the world belong to one of these typologies. The first is SVO, subject verb object. Second is SOV, subject object verb. Last is VSO, so verb subject object. The most frequent word order are SVO and SOV because they allow for placement of the subject in the first position. English shares this SVO order with other languages to which it is related, such as Greek, French, or Norwegian, and with other languages to which it is not related, such as Swahili or Malay. The communication strategy that is found in the SVO word order can be considered listener oriented because the speaker or the writer who has new information to communicate considers more important the facts than the message is clear to the hearer than his or her necessity to communicate. Now, the traditional practice of classifying languages in terms of typology of dominant word order patterns is potentially misleading since it obscures the fact that within each language there are often two or more verb positions, subject positions, object positions, and so on. So, the SVO word order and variance in English. Modern English is one of the most consistent rigid SVO languages, at least in terms of its main clause order. Still, it displays variant word order in several more marked clause types. First is a boy slept. So, over here, there is a subject and a verb. The next is the man hit the ball. So, there is a subject, there is a verb, and there is an object. Next is they thought that we was crazy. So there is SV and comp. The next is the boy wanted to leave. It is similar. Then the next is the woman told the man to leave. Again, there is a subject, there is a verb, there is an object, there is a complement. Then the next is he was mowing the lawn. Subject, ox, verb, object. The next is the girl was tall. Subject, cop, prayed. He was a teacher. Subject, cop, prayed. So, of course, not all the English sentences follow the order subject, verb, direct object, or SVO. To emphasize prac- particular noun phrase, English speakers sometimes place direct objects in clause initial position, as with suing in suing, I hate, but I sue that for you. In questions like who did you see, the direct object whom is in first position. Similar word order variants are found in most languages. Now, the consequences of fixed SVO order. It has been argued that one of the major consequences for following from the fixed SVO word order in English is that it has developed a wide range of options to cater for communicative needs of its speakers, still keeping the subject in its required initial position. Most importantly, the grammatical function of the subject has considerably been expanded, both semantically and functionally. In this context, Florley observes that there is, in fact, a very strong correlation between concepts of topic and subject in English. Thus, the typical way to express alternatives of topic choice is to select different subjects. This is very common in English. Among these alternatives, way of topics choice are also focus constructions, especially cliffing, but also non-agentive subjects, existential sentences, raising constructions, and the passive. Where German has equivalent structures, it offers fewer options and is more restricted than English. All these structures exhibit a comparatively large distance between surface form and semantic meaning. That's all. Thank you.